In today's video, we'll take a look at a 2019 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross SEL. This Eclipse Cross is finished in the tarmac black metallic exterior color. The interior of the SEL trim is finished in black, with leather seat upholstery and orange contrast stitching throughout. The driver's door panel has your storage with a bottle holder. You've got all the power controls for your windows and door locks, your power mirrors. Power driver seat controls. Now let's go ahead and start her up. Being the top of the line SEL trim, it does have smart key access and of course push button ignition. Many of us remember the iconic Mitsubishi Eclipse, the sport compact two-door coupe and convertible that was produced from 1990 through 2012 over the span of 4 generations. We'll come back to this later. While Mitsubishi was very popular at one time, with icons like the aforementioned Eclipse and the Lancer Evolution, as of the past several years, Mitsubishi has become largely forgotten in the automotive world, having discontinued their popular sporty models, and with the rest of their vehicles receiving lackluster reviews for being outdated and or just not very competitive compared to the slew of competition. With Mitsubishi in a bit of a downfall, they needed something new and competitive, and this is where the all-new Eclipse Cross comes in. That's right, for 2018, Mitsubishi brought back the Eclipse nameplate, but this time in the form of an all-new compact crossover SUV called the Eclipse Cross. While Mitsubishi's other compact crossover, the Outlander Sport, hasn't been changed majorly since it was introduced back in 2011, and feels pretty dated, the Eclipse Cross is a brand new design. I must say it seems very refined, fresh, and competitive compared to previous Mitsubishis. 4 trim levels are available for the Eclipse Cross for 2019. ES, LE, SE, and the range-topping SEL as seen here. It competes with vehicles like the Toyota CHR, Honda HR-V, Nissan Rogue Sport, Ford EcoSport, Subaru Crosstrek, and so on. In Mitsubishi's lineup of crossover SUVs for 2019, the Eclipse Cross is slotted between the slightly smaller Outlander Sport and the larger Outlander. It has a 2-needle gauge cluster, luminescent, and it has an information display. The steering wheel is of a 3-spoke design, and it is leather wrapped and multifunctional with chrome highlights as well as gloss black accenting. You've got your radio controls along with your hands-free phone, voice commands. This button, you can go through your exterior cameras on the infotainment screen. And here you've got your cruise control. Behind the steering wheel, you've got your paddle shifters. One thing I like is that the paddle shifters are not attached to the steering wheel. I think it's cool, in my opinion. The steering wheel is tilt and telescopic. Brightness adjustment, traction control on or off. And here, you got the controls for your heads-up display. Pops out of the dashboard like that. And as you can see, you got your speedometer. Actually, I pushed the wrong button, I closed it again, but you can also adjust the position of the information on the display. On this stock, you have your exterior light controls. And on this one, you have your wiper controls. Going down the center of the dashboard, you have your infotainment system with your touchscreen display, air vents, passenger airbag indicator, hazard light button, your dual zone climate control, your eco mode, 2 USB ports, a power outlet, storage down there, controls for your 2-stage heated seats. With this button, you can go through your driving modes for your super all-wheel control system, which is Mitsubishi's version of all-wheel drive. There's auto, snow, and gravel. 3 different modes. Now with this set of controls right here, you can use your infotainment system. So you can either use this or you can just use it with the touchscreen. The parking brake is electronically operated. Auto hold, so it'll engage the parking brake if you come to a stop, so you won't roll forward or back if you take your foot off the brake. 2 cup holders. Center console. Both sun visors do have vanity mirrors and lights. Roadside assistance, overhead lighting. Finally, the infotainment system. Apps, all your settings, as you can see, everything you got on here. Power button, and then you can use these controls here so you can go home. And this works, the way this works, it's a touchpad, so you just tap as you're tapping here. Goes back, and then same thing for up and down, and then you can push it down to select. Shortcut buttons for your apps, audio. And finally, interior build quality and materials. I think it is pretty good. Everything, the fit and finish is good. All the dashboard is padded with this soft touch material on top here. Really nice padded leather here and here. And now we'll go ahead and roll down the driver's window. The driver's window is fully automatic. And have a look at the engine. And I love these 18-inch alloy rims. The Eclipse Cross is powered by a 1.5-liter, dual overhead cam, 16-valve, turbocharged inline-4 engine with direct injection. It makes 152 horsepower at 5,500 RPM and 184 pound-feet of torque at 3,500 RPM. The sole transmission is a CVT automatic with an 8-speed manual mode. Mitsubishi's Super All-Wheel Control all-wheel drive system comes standard on every trim level except for the base ES, which has front-wheel drive as standard and the all-wheel drive as an option. It has a McPherson strut front suspension and a multi-link rear suspension. As for brakes, it has 4-wheel discs, with the front ones being ventilated. Running on regular unleaded with a 15.8-gallon tank, the Eclipse Cross with all-wheel drive achieves an estimated fuel economy rating of 25 mpg city and 26 mpg highway. Curb weight is around 3,500 pounds. The fuel cap is located on the driver's side. The rear door panel has a bottle holder along with your power window control. Both front seats do have storage pockets on the backs. Power outlet back here. You've also got a folding center armrest with 2 cup holders. It does have a single exhaust, your rear wiper. Interesting design on the rear hatch, the 2 windows, sort of like a hybrid. A lot of hybrids have that. Without the optional sunroof, cargo volume in the Eclipse Cross is 22.6 cubic feet with the rear seats up, and 48.9 cubic feet with the rear seats folded down. That will conclude this tour of this 2019 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross SEL. Thanks for watching.